Oh, I gotta play the stupid music. I forgot the music. Oh, it makes the music sound. Thank you very much. That's really nice. There we go. Keep going. You got to keep singing. Sing more.
I forgot the
Videos on
This is a professional stream.
And heartbeat.
Oh, and the best part is I almost just ended the stream by hitting the wrong button. So there we are. It's been a minute since I've been here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. We don't know what we're doing, and it's fine. It's all fine. How are you?
Where the questions are all made up and the points mean nothing.
That would be a cool show to have. It is actually improv here. But anyway, hello, everybody. Grumpy J is in the audience. We are having a grumpy day for sure. I hope you are as well. Anyway,
Wouldn't this be like poor man's improv? I mean, never mind.
Right.
Go on.
I will say one thing that Chris missed while he was out was one evening when I was gonna do the show, and Colleen asks me, "Are you gonna do Old Dirty Gray Bastards tonight?" I was like, "Yes, that is what I'm."
That's
an
what
old
it is.
show.
That's what it is. What was it that what's her name in the club called us? Dirty Gray Bricks? Isn't that what she called us? Yeah.
Maybe that was it. Yeah.
Anyway.
Which isn't. Which is not inaccurate. I mean.
Yeah, I've not been able to censor y'all. I'm sure y'all actually did fine. You wait to throw it all out there to make me laugh stupidly. So thank you very much. But anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Sorry we have been rather inconsistent. The health issues of my dad's kept me away. He's actually better. He had his 91st birthday on Tuesday of this week, which if you had asked us 6 weeks ago when this started happening, we didn't think he was going to make it. So he's kind of rallied back and everything. He still needs a lot of care with us and everything, but he's doing better. So for those of you who pray, thank you. And thanks for thinking of him. We appreciate it. So back home for a minute. VBS is over for me. So a big, busy scheduling, is done. So I appreciate you guys being understanding and you guys, keeping the show going while I was gone. So I really appreciate it. That's super cool. So anything happened while I was gone? Did you break anything? Y'all didn't seem to leave a mess in here, so that's good.
I seem to recall. I mean, unless you've gone back and watched a couple of shows, there was probably a good couple of dozen or so of thoughts of Chris would go.
I don't watch the shows.
Well, then more power to us.
Yeah, there you go. You can get away with just about anything. I don't. So that means I trust you guys about as far as I can throw you, but I trust you guys, so it's all right. Anyway, did we cover major topics while I was gone or anything? Because I don't want to double cover extra ground here.
I don't think we covered anything specific. I mean, I know we touched a little bit on the bricks and minifigure debacle, but I think we're all tired of that anyway.
Yeah, we are too. I did see in that the blogger guy was able to release his third episode or whatever somewhere. So that happened, I think.
What's up, Rick? Richard!
And he's gone.
He was there and he was gone.
He was there. There was a sighting. But
it was brief.
I had this nice fun
Here he is.
Brick World
Headset. Brick World?
there he is. How you doing, man?
He's having technical troubles.
Well, we can't hear him if he's
Yeah.
trying to talk.
He's not making noise yet.
Meredith, what'd you say? Reckless Meredith.
Nice. All right, so I have a question. Have any of you, if you did patronize a Bricks and Minifigs, and transparency, my son works at one, and that's his job, and he doesn't want to lose it, so everything. But if you did shop at a Bricks and Minifigs, have you stopped shopping at a Bricks and Minifigs because of it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just it's compared to ABC, they're kind of pricey,
Yeah.
so it's kind of hard.
That and my local one, the ownership changed, so I haven't had the reason to pop down there yet since. So
Yeah, that ownership change, I'm not sure is well received, but I have one side of the story. So
I've met him. He's a nice guy. But again, it's just, when if I want bulk, and specifically it's pretty economical to go down to ABC and stuff like that and get one of their, like a totes this size. I think it's $30. So it's worth the drive. In my opinion.
I don't think we actually talked about ABC that they're moving to a new location in 2027.
Yes, they're having they're building it's going to be part store, part Lego museum. New Hashima, Stefan's sectors of New Hashima will be on permanent display there for a while.
wow, that's cool.
wow.
According to Mr. Chris Cott.
Okay. All right. That sounds cool.
I haven't visited my local Bricks and Minifigures because it's like 4 hours away. So, but we are getting 2 more in Ontario that have been announced, so that's a bonus.
But aren't you getting also like officials, like a slew of official
Oh
stores?
yeah, our Toronto currently has 3 official stores and the Discovery Center, and we just decided to double the official stores to 6. So,
Which is crazy.
yeah, it's crazy.
Guess how many
that's
official
crazy.
stores I got down here? I got Zippo. I have 0.
You guys also have 4 Uniqlos, and I'm still jealous about that.
Who, me?
Sure.
No, Toronto.
Oh, because I didn't know what that was unless it was.
It's like
surgery.
IKEA for clothing.
Yeah, so you have to put it all together yourself.
build it?
It's a ball of yarn.
No, it's how do I say this? It's like no frills. It's a Japanese company. It's like really minimalistic clothing. It's priced. It's not as cheap as like Old Navy, but it's it's affordable, simple, and this store is pretty much just white with birch, holding racks. There's nothing in the store but the clothing. There's a few mannequins that are gray. It's very minimalistic, but the clothes are comfortable and I like them.
Well, when I'm so Baptist, when you say minimalistic clothes, I'm like, are you talking about like a Speedo or something? Because I don't know what that means.
They also do they're the ones that always do collabs with various brands and IPs. Like they did one with Lego. They do one with all these animes. They did one with all the art museums. They'll do one with the art museums. They'll do one with Disney all the time. They'll do one with Sanrio. And the shirts, once they're sold, that's it.
Oh, I see.
So they have cute shirts though. If they're doing a what was it? They were doing the Museum of Modern Art, and I got some shirt with the wave on it. That's really cool. And those IP shirts they do are usually $20 to $30 each. So they're not terribly expensive. And I know people could have different thoughts about what's expensive these days, but $25 for a nice t-shirt with a cool IP on it, it's not terrible.
Well, I was willing to pay $50 for a Rush shirt because my buddy was going to Dallas and then the show got canceled, so he wasn't going. So it's fine. Yeah. All right, cool deal. Let's do a spin around. Rich, are you where you can talk? We'll let you go on first. It's been a minute since we've seen your face. I'm not even going to put the John Denver picture up because everybody will start singing the song because of the soccer, and I don't want that to happen. So, how you doing, man?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
But
I'm
he's
doing
got
good.
glasses on, I can't help it.
I have to see. I have to see these days, and these are the modus operandi. Yes, I know. John Denver. Have a nice day.
I love you, man.
At least my face isn't obscured by old gray bricks.
I thought the Rocky Mountains would be rockier than that.
No, things are going good. Decent sales throughout the year. I get some really good stuff to sell. So, people are coming to me to sell. So, a couple of my sales have included, or purchases have included, modular buildings. So I've got some vintage modular buildings to sell. I've got a Goop coaster. I got some cool Technic stuff to sell too now. So yeah, things are good. Being not a Bricks and Minifigs store and being fully independent does have its advantages.
Cool. Did y'all celebrate the 250th in your colonial area?
Sort of. We had not actually planned to go out, and it was a good thing that we didn't, because the rains came, and they came hard, and they came fast, and they came for a long while. So if somebody got fireworks that evening, it might have been 12 to who knows how long. Probably the same as the nation's capital.
Not very much.
No, not so much. So we were glad we were sitting in. It was all right.
Good deal. Well, it's good to see you, man. I'm glad the store's going well. Everything's going well. Are you doing any shows here soon?
I'm sorry, doing what?
Any shows? You going to any shows?
I think the plan is Brick Fair, Pennsylvania again.
Okay. What is the story
hopefully,
what is the story with Brick Fair, Virginia? Where is it going to be, and what's the deal?
Okay, so right now it's Brick Fair, Baltimore in September.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that because I don't hate Baltimore, but I don't want to deal with Baltimore.
Okay. So there's no August show in the DC area as it stands?
Not yet. Not as it stands. So here's what I heard initially. The corporation that stood up Dulles Expo Center after the other one folded and purchased a property in the Dulles Town Center, which is the mall in the cradle or the armpit, if you will, of Route 7 and 28. They bought a property, which I think might have been a Lords and Taylor, who knows. It was going to take some time to refurbish it to be a convention-like center.
Right.
So the bet was, could they be ready by August? And I think they lost that bet. So this August. Now, next year is another story. I don't know what's gonna, if they're gonna hold that door open for Todd for next year. I hope.
I hope so too.
Yeah. But it's it's just a shame that Dulles Expo Center went for a money grab and shut everything down.
Yeah, that's kind of that hurt you guys big time. It hurt lots of shows, I'm sure. So
yeah.
All right, Rich, it's good to have you here. Let's just go down the line. Steve, you're right next door, so let's check with Steve Pulda. What's up, man?
Not a lot.
Get the Star Trek shirt on, man. Way to go!
Thanks. I'm really blurry. That's weird. Anyway,
blurry?
I think I am.
You are blurry. I think it's because of the Spider-Man behind you is trying to grab your focus.
It could be that reflection there.
Yeah.
So, not a whole lot going on with me. I've been breaking down my build from 2024, and I've got room on my shelf now to actually put something in its place. So I think I'm going to start building soon. I think I'm going to build my UCS Razor Crest finally. That's
Nice.
That's all I really have going on. I kind of had an idea of something. I've got all these different ideas of stuff I want to build this year, and thought about this one certain piece of architecture, and I built a little bit of it, just kind of like prototyping it, and that's really all I've been up to. I got my mock. It's all in totes, so I'm just kind of waiting until November's over with to like start breaking that down and build the next big thing. Kind of got like an idea of something I could build in the meantime, but I think like my big build for Brick World next year is probably not going to happen until December of this year. So I got some time to think about it. Yeah.
So you went to Chicago. Did you come back with the build itch, or did you come back like I'm freaking tired of Lego?
I didn't come back with an itch, but I didn't come back exhausted either. I just kind of came back. So
yeah.
I don't know. Like I've got this. The theme for Brick World next year is Myths and Legends, and I really like that theme. I think you can do a lot of different things with it. So I'm probably gonna build like 2 things this year if all goes according to my plan. So I'm pretty inspired by that theme. So yeah,
Cool. I build that 3 times. I'm sorry. I'm building the plant thing, and I'm like, this is complicated, and then I have to do it 3 times. So cool. I went from my first conventions to being charged up to, as time went on, I would just go and to a Lego convention and kind of get burned out. So and it take a while to recover. So good. I'm glad you're in the buildy. So that's good.
yeah.
All right. Captain Xavier, what's going on in your world, man?
I'm making a boat.
I thought about you. We had lots of boats around here the other day, so down in here in Charleston. So it's cool.
I would imagine so. I'm currently finishing up the deck detailing on my Santa Cima Trinidad. I just took my new HMS Victory downstairs. I finished up the rigging on that one. Yeah, I've bought the materials to build the table that we're going to be displaying on. It's going to be around 5 feet by 16 feet. We're going to have 8 ships of the line. It's going to be nuts.
That's cool.
The lights and sound is going well. This one still needs to have the lights and sound added, and that is going to be tedious because I basically have to tear the ship to the water line and rebuild it.
That's
as I
nice.
add the LEDs. But parts for that arrive Saturday, so I'll get to start doing the wiring on this. I wired the Victory as I built her, so that one was easy. The other ones I had to disassemble. So I've got the Ajax, the Agamemnon, the Temeraire, and the Victory done. Also, all 3 of the frigates are done.
Frigate.
What color is your boat?
Friggin' what?
Is your boat dark red right now? The
This one is.
Yeah. Is it brittle?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was building this one, if I stopped and just sat there for a second, I could hear little pops
Yeah.
because things were just cracking. Luckily, a lot of it I actually ordered from Lego, and the new stuff isn't as brittle. So, but a lot of it also did come from Bricklink, and there's a lot of. I have a pile of broken parts.
Sad.
That's
But,
sad.
these are starting to get hard to find
Oh, I imagine.
because each one of my ships has 14 of them.
You are cornering the market on them.
Yeah. How many ships have I done now? 4? 5? I've lost count.
You have
Plus, I
done
still have all
57.
my classic ships are still built and still have their rigging. So, the Victory got newer, the straight black ones, which don't look as good, but it looks okay on the Victory because it's all yellow and black. And those I was able to get really cheap.
I probably have some of those brown ones somewhere in a bucket. So
Yeah, it was during this whole build process that I discovered that they come in 2 different lengths. Something
they do?
Bricklink does not acknowledge.
Oh, that was part of that whole debacle.
mhm. We warned everybody.
By a
Yeah.
lot? Is it lengths by a lot?
There's a 1 plate difference between the
Oh,
ones that came on the ships and the ones that came in Rock Island Refuge.
Oh.
And then the short rigging on the Imperial flagship is a plate longer than the rigging on all the other ships that had short rigging. And yeah, Bricklink does not acknowledge the difference. So you roll the dice when you order. You don't know what you're going to get. So I've got a bunch of the long ones and then a lot more of the not long ones. But yeah,
It is quite the shame that Lego did that to. I mean, it does make a difference. They may think it doesn't make that much of a difference to, John Q. Public, but it really does, and so that's a shame.
I remember one time I was rebuilding the Imperial flagship, and I'd followed the instruction perfectly, but the rigging didn't fit. It was too short, and I could not, for the life of me, figure out why. And eventually figured out that I'd used the slightly longer ones on a different set where it was adjustable. And then the first time I tried to build Rock Island Refuge, I didn't have the set. I just gotten the base plate, and it's mostly standard parts. There's no very many unique parts in Rock Island Refuge. But again, the rigging was too short. It wouldn't reach all the way to the ground, or it wouldn't reach all the way to the top. And then one day I figured it was just bad design, but no, it turns out they're different lengths. So, meh.
The jerks.
Call your doctor if your rigging doesn't fit.
If your rigging is too short, have you
Oh dear.
Cialis?
Hello.
you got to build it in a bathtub.
I don't know what that means. All right,
There's a pill for that.
let's go to Matt and see how Matt sounds on the road. He is traveling.
Do someone next, and I'll pull off. So I'll be the person after your music.
Okay, all right. If you have an accident, we will be watching. So, all right.
Got it on camera.
All right, Meredith is in center square. Hello, Meredith.
Hello. I'm here to bring you all the Brickworld drama. So there wasn't much drama. There wasn't much drama. The biggest drama is last year. Somebody started a impromptu yard sale in the lobby of the Renaissance Thursday night, and it happened again this year. But it was so big.
It was crazy.
Yeah, somebody.
How big was it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, somebody propositioned me with a Cloud City Boba Fett for $1,600.
Whoa.
Yeah, but the feet had cracks in it, and I'm like, don't. And like he came up and tried to sell me on it. I'm like, I didn't want it to begin with. Like you should have led with that.
Was he wearing like a trench coat at the same time? This sounds weird.
No, it was just a lot of the Star Wars Lego fanboys that were there. There was other stuff there for sale, but I think it was them who kind of like made it a thing. So Mark really didn't care about the yard sale until the hotel security's like, listen, we don't mind people milling around in the lobby until like 10, 11 o'clock, but we can't have them selling stuff because people were coming with like rolling Costco carts, rolling like hotel luggage carts full of just stuff to sell with like Post-it notes.
Yeah, it was like third world country flea market crazy. Like people were holding up boxes above their heads and people were like shouting prices and stuff. It was crazy.
It was nuts. And so Mark, who is always very, how do I say this? I don't want to say lenient, but very much of, if it's not something that's dangerous and we can find a spot for it, I'm okay with it. So pretty much the hotel's like, listen, we don't care where they do this. It just can't be like out in the sidewalk in front of the hotel lobby or in the hotel lobby. So they just went to like the empty halls in between, like different meeting rooms in the convention center and had it over there. But yeah, that was the big drama. And then a bunch of folks, Star Wars folks, try to make this. Steve, how long do you think it was? It was like a mock of Naboo from the forests all the way to like the city.
I'm pretty sure they were building it during public. Like they didn't finish.
They didn't finish. They didn't finish. And like anytime Brian and I would go out of the hall, we're like, we gotta go do a flyby Naboo to see how they're doing. I felt kind of bad.
I don't know, it's probably like, I don't know, it was at least 6 tables long.
I think it was 10 to 12 tables long by 2 tables wide. It was big. But they never finished.
Yeah.
I
heard that someone didn't show up and they were like responsible for like a third of the build or something like that.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
Could be a rumor though.
There was a really great Halo build by, it was a lot of old New Ashima people, and it was fabulous. Yeah, that was about all the drama. Was really just the poor folks over in Naboo who couldn't finish in time, and the black market yard sale. Simon gave a great keynote. That's about it. Oh, the people that were nominated for Brickworld Master, it was people like Adrian was one of the nominees. Nanan, who does creations for charity, was one of the nominees. Marcus Rowley, who does he helps do Iron Builder, and he's one of the, I think he's the lead designer for Lego. He was one of the nominees. So it's like, how do you choose? Or maybe it's just because I've been to some, this is my 4th time, and it's like, I know, I'm personally acquainted with many of the folks that were nominated. It's like, oh, this is what it's like to have to choose somebody. Yeah. Yeah, that was about it. It was actually, there was no drama. That the biggest drama was, and again, Mark was very much like, as long as everyone's getting along, we don't care. And then I was really inspired to build when I got home because if you've seen Wimbledon, and I haven't been watching it a ton, but Naomi Osaka, who is Japanese and Haitian, decided to play in a white kimono.
Nice.
So I am building her right now. I'm trying to finish her up. I pretty much just have her back and her legs left. But yeah, she played in a full kimono.
Wow.
And she won. So that's about it. Just
you should make little tennis balls and hide them in her kimono like they got stuck in there or something.
So that's about it. Got really inspired to build that because it was just, I mean, the kimono, it wasn't a traditional kimono, but it was just beautiful. And then had a great time at Brickworld, and I don't know what I'm gonna build next year. Or no, I do know what I'm gonna build. Some things I'm gonna build, but we'll see. Brian didn't want to bring anything this year, but I'm pushing him to bring something next year.
Are you coming to Bricks in the Six, Meredith?
It depends. The problem is that the flight costs right now are just terrible.
Yeah, okay.
It's like $800 per person round trip to Toronto.
Aubrey said your castle looked good. She asked if there was any Rogue Teletubbies there. So
no, and there wasn't a lot of cosplay this year. There was a guy wearing full Bionicle brick built cosplay. That was pretty epic.
That's cool. Cool. Was the attendance not normal? Was it big? I mean, it's always big, but
it was big. I mean, they ran out of space. People got waitlisted for displaying.
Oh wow!
Yeah, this year there's another room across the hall. That's where they put all of the GBC and the trains. So they actually funneled people in there first, and it kind of helped out with traffic flow.
Yeah, I know the GBC and the train people didn't really love that because they felt like the redheaded stepchild, which I could totally see. When you're setting up or you're finishing up and, talking to people, they didn't get that socialization aspect where people randomly stop by your mom or people stop by and, want to shoot the breeze with you. That didn't really happen for them that much. So
So in other words, they got to like set up their stuff without being bothered. I'm sorry. Never mind. No,
All right. Matt is here. I don't know if he's causing, we're getting some feedback, and I know he's muted, but even so, Matt is on the road. Let's get him in.
Hey, everybody.
All right.
Matthew.
Is it giving you feedback or no?
A little bit. I'm gonna see if I can fix it on my end, but go ahead.
We'll just mute everybody else, maybe.
Well, I'll talk. So I when John Denver was talking, I got out and took a picture because I just finished the 14th state where I visited every county. So I'm in southern Indiana and turning west, and I'm driving all the way to California to teach 3 weeks to the Center for Talented Youth, John Hopkins program. So rambling across the United States, not building any Lego in the car. I brought 0 Lego on the road trip, but I did get the Minas Tirith set, so it was back ordered and it showed up at my house, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago. And had some hockey friends over, and I've known these people for like 30 years since I moved to Atlanta. Some of them 28 years. And some of my friends have children, that they, when I met them, they were all single. And so I went down the basement and brought up some of the Lego sets I built before. And my one friend's like, are you gonna let them see your Lego room? I said, we'll show them at the end. So they can build downstairs on the tables, and at the end we'll go up there. And so we went up, and they were all like, whoa. But you know what? The most popular thing by far was the Spaceman plushies. Like, they wanted the Spaceman plushies, and I was like, you have to pry them out of my cold dead hands. But I'm a grown-up kid. I'm not sharing my plushies with you.
You got to
Sorry.
keep your hand off another man's plushie. So
So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a VW thing. Maybe I'll hit a couple of Lego stores. I don't know. Does Omaha have one? I'm going through Omaha on this trip. Not a lot of major cities until I get out to the West Coast. I'm going to go right past Yosemite National Park, and my dad is going to drive up and meet me in southwestern Wyoming. And we are going to split open shale that has fish fossils. So
Are you going near Gillette?
not near Gillette. I'm going to go through Casper, and then he's going to meet me at a town called Rock Springs, Wyoming. And then we drive up to Kemmerer, which is actually not that far from Salt Lake. And it's right in that corner. In fact, I drove through Kemmerer when I went out to Brick Slopes, and I stayed an extra day so I could do like a little driving loop to pick up counties. And I went up into southeastern Idaho, and then I looped through the corner of Wyoming, and they have a Fossil Butte National Monument where some of the greatest like insect fossils were excavated up there. And I bought a T-shirt at the gift shop that says "You can kiss my butte," which I did bring on the trip. But no, my dad's driving up, and we're gonna open up fossils for 4 hours, and he's gonna stay at the B&B. So it's kind of cool, He did it many years ago with my mom, and I'm excited. And Thomas did not come with me on the trip because spouses aren't allowed on this teaching program. So I'm driving by myself, but my dad's going to come up and visit, and I'm having dinner with different friends across the country. So a couple nights I roll into cities, and I know some people, and we're going to get dinner. So it's picking up counties, digging up dinosaur fossils. Maybe I'll hit a few Lego stores. Great American Road Trip. I'm gone for 5 weeks. So,
and actually, this is your second Great American Road Trip.
Yes, it is.
For the year, in the year where you said you weren't going to travel as much. Just for those who are following along.
The other one was 17 days. This one is 5 weeks. So I'm doubling the road time, but I'm getting paid for this one though. So
that's always helpful.
Just don't pull the seasoning and fat off the meat wherever you go, please. Don't offend anybody.
I think next summer though, I need to stay home. Like my Lego room is still not recovered from us getting windows installed in March or April. And so when I get back, I actually have a light teaching load, and I would like to, be able to use my Lego room. I think by the time I get back, I will have I will be hungry to get back in there and build some stuff. So I have a couple ideas kicking around, and recently saw some cool stuff on Instagram that people shared, and a couple things got me like, ooh, I'd like to try that. So, but that'll be August. So, and I forgot the time change. So when Chris messaged, he's like, show, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be at my my B&B by the show time, but no, I'm on Central Time now, so I am not at my B&B. But it's great to see everybody.
Central
That's like the
Time's
time
where it's
Mark and
Yeah.
I were headed up to Chicago, and we were slipping along, and in Indiana, apparently it just depends on where you sneeze, what time zone you're in. So I call home and I'm like, honey, I'm sorry for calling so late. Time zone. She goes, what do you mean? It's not, it was the same time because we had slipped out of, and then we slipped back into Eastern time going up through there. So it's so crazy. Crazy. All right. Well, be careful out there.
Yeah,
And have
growing up, my parents lived in the part of Indiana that doesn't change time. And so part of the time it's Eastern and part of the time it's Central. And so we'd always say, oh, are they on Michigan time or Indiana time? That's how we would phrase it, because they were kind of right on the border. But
cool.
But I'm going to go back to mute, but I'm enjoying the conversation. So y'all talk.
All right. Jeff Van Winden, you're up next. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Drive safe, Matt. I'm good. I'm building. Sorry, I am building a lot in the past little while. I'm switching cameras. That's what
camera one, camera two.
Camera one, camera two. So
Excuse me, baking powder.
The space hanger is on the second floor. I'm still trying to figure out how to fill up these last few base plates. But I'm currently working on, come back to me and switch cameras again. Magic. I'm currently working on the landing pads. So I've got, that's 2. It's just backwards because of the camera. 2 and then 3 and 4, or E and H, I guess. Hey. That made me laugh. Sorry. And then I'm working on the bigger pad, which is pad 5, which is the one that's going to be halfway descended into the layout. Ignore the red right now because it's
sometimes that requires surgery to correct, but go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. I still have to build one more pad that's at surface level, but I'm literally out of pieces. I'm down to scraps and tiles and stuff. I really like how this came out, which is just like the ring for this pad. But I just like it because it's nice and sturdy. It's stronger than I thought it would be, and such. So I'm gonna have to try and get some printed tiles made, because as you know, as you might know, Lego years ago made like 1, 2, 3 numbered tiles in yellow. There is a 4 in kind of a silvery font, but I have 7 pads and I've been labeling them. Well, I have 6 pads, I guess. I've been labeling them with these tiles, so I need to see if I can get a third-party printer. We have one locally. Well, we have one that's it's going to the Quebec show, so I'm going to get him to print me off like 4 or 8 number tiles for each of the numbers type thing that I need. So last year he printed a bunch of black and dark gray numbered bricks. Nice. Which I'm going to use this year to actually just put in like underneath each of the modules, so that when I go to lay it out, I know the order they go in, just to make life easy to set up.
Nice.
Easy to set up. So those are based off the calendar bricks that we had years ago, because there used to be a Lego calendar that had 1x2 bricks or 2x2 bricks, and I used all those in my castle. And it's like, well, I wouldn't mind having a few other colors to, like, for the castle or whatever, so that when I'm setting things up, it's like, well, gray is road, or gray is buildings, and white is something else, or something along those lines. So yeah, running out of pieces, waiting for parts to come in, seems to be the story of my life these days. And still lots to build. I've got 6 weeks until our next show, and or until the show that this will be displayed at. And I should be able to do it, but it might not be 100% complete. Like, I might not have all the detailing that I'd like to have, but that's just the way it goes, right?
What are you
So, way to
bringing
go.
to Bricks in the Six?
This as well. And not my castle this year. I'm giving the castle a break. I also have a little bag of baby parts here, which sounds weird, I know, but we do have a new light blue space baby.
Are those parts
So I
already
have to update
available?
I'm sorry.
Those parts are already available?
Well, this is the 1x1 round tiles to build the space baby on my mosaic.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So this is a space baby in a bag.
There you go. I get
So
you.
I still have to update my
Even
classic
worse.
space mosaic because every time we get a new classic space guy, I have to update the mosaic.
So glad that I didn't take on that project.
Look at my bag full of baby parts.
Well, maybe I should say it's like ground up baby. No, that doesn't sound good either.
Oh, that's worse.
That could get us demonetized.
Yeah, this is a good point. Okay, I'll shut
Yes,
up.
thank you.
We'll blame Rich if we get demonetized because it's the first time he's back in a while.
The tens of people that will watch this will report us, I'm sure. So, Mr.
It'll be
Sandlin,
harder
there he
than
is.
Yeah.
Let's check in on Mr. Sandlin here. Hello.
Hello. I managed to grab a little bit of the Walmart sales. I got a couple of the baby dinos
Cool.
for 50% off. This just has a nice assortment of parts in it, so I thought this would be good for pieces, parts. I did see other stuff on sale. Some of the Jurassic Park sets with some of the bigger dinosaurs were 50% off, but I kind of was like, I don't really know what I would do with those these days. Small Paul used to like the dinosaurs when he was younger, but it's like whenever you buy those sets, it's like you get a dinosaur and you get a Jeep and a helicopter. And then the next set is a dinosaur and a Jeep and a helicopter, and then a dinosaur, Jeep, and a helicopter. So we've got all kinds of Jeeps and helicopters over there that are in bins where he plays with the dinosaur and throws the Jeep and the helicopter in a bin. So I skipped those, and I finished just this evening the Star Destroyer set that I picked up on Prime Day. So it's pretty cool. Looks nice as a play scale set. I like the little play feature they put on the lasers, so you can kind of this little lever right here. You can
that's nice.
make the
Play features galore.
yeah, and then it's got like a little hatch right here where the handle you can grab it by this little handle here, and you lift that off, and then it opens up for the the little has a small interior for play set whatever.
It's a nice little set for hiding money.
When I bought this set, I decided to sell the Cal Kestis figure that it comes with to recoup a little bit, so make a little money back. Excuse me, I'm recovering from a cold. And also, while I was at Walmart, they had some boxes of the CMFs. So I got 3 of the Robo Dino dudes.
So fun.
These are really cool. I think this is a really cool figure. They have really neat printing on them.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And really good for just general spacey, cyberpunky, whatever kind of stuff. And then the printed head has a really cool sort of double-sided, like, iris thing. So great figure for just general sci-fi purposes. And then I also picked up the Vampire Hunter lady because she's just sort of cool.
The gun on that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got that sort of
The gun,
lock.
sword, fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, grab those. The bin that I looked through with all the figures in it. Excuse me. They had everything except the Bionicle and the Lloyd figures. Those had been cleaned out, so no luck there. But I got the ones that I really wanted anyway. It was the Robo Dino figures. And, I think that's all of my Lego hauls for the last week or so. And I went over to Colleen's house this week and built her botanicals succulent set with her. We kind of hung out and built the set together, and it was pretty neat. She got a little decorative wood tray and put her
build
her builds in there, and then she looked at them, and there was a lot of room left in the tray, and she was like, I need to build more of these. So I told her, well, that set probably will go on sale again, and we get her a second copy of it and put some more in there, or maybe make some of them taller, or something like that.
Nice. Cool deal. All right, Dana, what is up?
Well, let's see. I got in, like most people, the Walt.
Yeah, I love Walt.
Sitting here building. Like most people, my box came mangled.
Oof.
I did not call customer service. I went ahead and said, forget it. The second box came in, for the most part, fine. So I was like, well, I've got a nice copy, and then I've got a destroyed box. So I planned on building him anyway. So he's missing a head at the moment, but probably by the time we're done this evening, I will have that. I've actually been building digitally this week. I'm going to share. I'm going to see if I can do a share. Let's see here. Share.
Welcome to the dark side, Dana.
Allow. Hopefully this will let me.
Dana's been on the dark side for a long time.
Well, digital building, I mean.
There we go. Share here. Go ahead and share.
Oh, there it is.
So there is Ivy Bricks, who who's also a big Mechtober builder, and she's got a Little Guy July mock competition, or not really a competition. It's more of just a fun community kind of thing. And I think she's going to give away 3 little tiny minimalistic frogs that she's built for fun for her top 3 favorite. And of course, she's like, you can build 1, you can build 30, you can do whatever. And of course, Simon's like, well, wait a minute, if you can't build 31, what's the point? And he's like, I'm out. And I'm like, the hell you're out. So I'm like, hey, all right, if Simon threw down 31, I'm going to go ahead and build 1 a day. And I didn't find out about it until July 4th. So I had to double up the first couple of days. But now I'm going to just be releasing 1 a day. Ivy, it's Ivy Bricks, I think is her handle. I think that's what it is. Let me see. Yeah, Ivy Bricks. IVYBRICK double S at the end. So that's who's doing the little fun thing. Fantastic builder. Fantastic builder, does lots of much. So I figured I'd show you what I got going on. So I did a little Tachikoma kind of feel to it. I think I saw Ryan in here. I don't know if Ryan's still in here, but Ryan, if you haven't watched New Ghost in the Shell, you need to watch it. Hopefully they've got it already for Australia. And then day 2 was kind of like a little, I don't know why I looked back. I was thinking of the Schnorks, but then when I looked at the Schnorks have like a little hose on their head. So I might actually have to do a Snork tribute, but this was kind of a Snork tribute at the time.
That reminds me of that time where Bugs Bunny was repainting the cartoon that Daffy Duck was in.
Yes, that's where he gave Daffy Duck the big flower helmet.
He had the big flag on the back with a screwball on it. So
very similar to that. And then so I was starting out. I did like 2 red, 2 green, or 2 orange, 2 yellow. So as I go through this, I'm kind of going through the rainbow at the moment. So this guy was a little. The primary color will be a. One of the primary colors, and then I'll add in a secondary color for fun. And then, sadly, this one's gotten a lot of popularity, but I didn't realize that when I did the clips to come off of that bar holder, the angle is not accurate. Studio lied to me and allowed me to go further than I should. So when I build this physically, I'm going to have to actually redo his legs. But otherwise,
I'm assuming that's his hand.
Yes, we would assume that's his hand.
His droid arm.
His droid arm.
Don't look like his hand.
R2's third leg.
R2's third leg.
His 4th leg.
And then this one was reminding me of like a space monkey kind of thing from Lost in Space a little bit.
That's cool.
Now the funny thing is that I've been going and finding like a part that exists in that color that I want to use. So like the bananas, but then I've been like, you know what? I don't want to use the banana in yellow, so I'll swap it to a different color. So made them white. Did this kind of spider bee lizard insect thing for fun. Did you know this I guess this part here is round all the way instead of like the older angled version ones that we've had in the past, like Space
Is
Set?
that the ring from Sonic the Hedgehog?
No, it's actually from botanical sets, so it's used to make the flowers pull up easier.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen any sets yet, and so when I found it through Brick for Studio, I was like, "Oh, this is handy. I need this in a couple different colors." Again, I thought I would grab the green claws, and then I was like, "Oh no, I need to make those a different color," so I made them gold. This one is kind of like the, remember Mr. Scrubbing Bubbles? That was kind of made me think of this guy. And then I wanted to do I've been wanting to do different legs for my frog mech from my critter crew. And so I decided that, this would be a good time to play around. So I did some bionicle legs for him. He may be re-seen again in Frogtober, but with maybe more, maybe a diorama or something like that. We'll see. Time will tell. And this was today. Do you guys remember Cyberball?
Cyberball, the video game.
The video game? Yeah. So this one kind of, I was like, when I saw the little blue helmet, and I was like, it kind of looks like those old school football helmets. So I'm going to make a little football dude. And then I'm going to give you guys a preview of tomorrow and the next year.
Yes.
So
This is what I've been waiting for.
For tomorrow is this lovely gal with her flowing locks of hair. I don't know why I saw somebody use the tails for something else, and I was like, you know what? Those tails are just a fun part that I never use. Let's see what I can do with that. And so I just thought I'd do this minimalistic little
that
guy.
looks like the Gossamer from Bugs Bunny, the monster or whatever, his little sister or whatever.
I was almost thinking like a female Cookie Monster too.
Okay.
So that was kind of the thing. And then I was also I was down in the basement and I saw a Minion bag or something like that, and so it prompted me to build a People Eater.
Nice.
So this will be my People Eater, purple People Eater.
He has to be one-eyed and one-armed though to be a People Eater.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Wait, I thought it was one-eyed, one-horned.
Maybe it is one-horned.
It is one-eyed, one-horned, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave him as he is because he's kind of a minion-esque kind of feel to him. I could give him a horn, but then he'll be a two-eye. I could have to play with
it. He looks like a minion that had taken the sauce.
He took the sauce. So, but yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I decided to do it digitally because I didn't foresee that I would have the time every day to pull the parts together and with everything else I got going on. So I decided, all right, I'm just going to go digital, but I will build them at some point in time to take with me for a show or just for fun, so I can actually say, hey,
my internet time and all that kind of stuff has been pretty limited, and I've been scrolling through on my phone pretty fast, and I did not realize until you said it that they were digital because I didn't really zoom in and look at them. I'm like, oh, those are cool. Oh, those are cool. And just kept on going. So,
well, that makes me feel better that most people will scroll past them and not realize the digital.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. So I have my Walt as well, but in honor of Mark, I made mine an evil Walt. So there you go.
Evil.
Yeah. I will say that for that set, the fact that they give you tons of extra parts.
Oh yeah.
Extra things, which is always fun, except then you've got crap parts laying around that they designed the container to hold it all.
Yeah.
The little doors on the side to hold the little bits, and the big face plates go in the top. That makes the set even better because I don't have a mess after I build it. Like where but you can choose the direction of your build halfway through it, like the whatever. And then you're like, man, I've got a mess of parts sitting here. I've got to sort. So I don't like that. So I like this. This I like. So, yeah. And this is actually the first, my first Bricklink Designer Program set. And it was inexpensive and a very fun build and very well done. So props to the builder. And I like it very much.
You raise a very good point. This is probably one of the more inexpensive designer or Bricklink Designer Program, whatever you want to call it, because like everything else is like
a castle,
200 and plus, which is
a
crazy.
castle and $200. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, I always see like somebody doing, trying to do space sets, and they're trying to do some $200 space set. And it's like, no, give us a give us a classic, you know, what would normally be a $20 set. Do that. Do
Yeah.
that.
We are getting the monorail is going to be
The space train. It's
space
not
train.
a monorail. It's a
$350, I'm sure. So
Yeah, it's like $250 or something crazy like that. And to
I-
me, you know, because somebody asked me, he's like, was I going to get that? And I was like, you know, it just reminds me. Basically, it's the space train from Star Wars Solo
Mhm.
in classic space colors. So take it for what it is.
yeah, because I guess you don't know. Yeah, I guess have you already had to pre-order it?
No, I don't think that's pre-ordered. Is that already pre-ordered?
I don't
Okay.
remember.
I don't think that because I mean I want to know if they throw in another stupid color of a space guy, which that's where we are now. It's like we want them to make all the colors. It's like crap, they're making another color. You know.
Well, I think
so-
I think with all the Bricklink designer stuff is that it all has to be parts that are available on Pick a
Okay.
Brick. So because you can just get the instructions and order the parts. You don't have to buy the set.
right.
So I would say that they will probably not throw in any new colors.
That's right.
Or
But
if they
right
do,
now
if they
you should
do
go
produce
to-
colors when they release it, those parts will show up on Pick a Brick.
So it would probably be a good time for you to go to Bricks and Pieces and buy up the $4 panels from the Blue Spaceman with the classic space logo.
Have you seen how much they are?
Like $4?
Yeah, easily, if not more.
They were like $4.50 or something crazy like that.
Yeah, I know they're higher in Canadian, so maybe it's just.
But once they're off Pick a Brick, they'll probably be even more.
Yeah, true.
Probably so.
Oh, I ordered some. I'm just more saying that.
I had no doubt.
Expensive.
You see
Of
the
course you
ridiculous
did.
price? Yeah, I bought like 50 of them.
So last year at Brickworld, the Bricklink employees were going around to the women builders and asking why they don't want to design for the Bricklink designer program. And apparently us saying we don't build castles is not something they understand. I mean, we build castles, but like, you know, it's like, why bother investing that amount of time when we know it's going to be a couple of castles, a train, and yeah. So
Valid points.
Valid
they
point.
had no answer for that. So,
Yeah.
but they claim they want to get more women builders involved. But it's like, then why don't you do one where you can't submit a castle? Was my suggestion, but that didn't go over well.
Yeah, it's basically Bricklink designer castle program.
For the most
And
part.
modulars, there's a lot of modulars. Like they had the university, they've had the chocolate store, stuff like that. It's just like, if you want to design
Valid
something out
points,
there-
Meredith. Valid
What?
points.
Yeah, so who knows? But the Walt was cute. I was
Yeah.
also tempted by the balloon.
Oh yeah, the
balloon's
balloon was
another one
nice,
that
but
I
it was a
thought
little
pretty cool.
pricey. It was 80. Was it 80, 90 bucks, something like that for the
Yeah.
balloon?
Was it really?
Wow.
Well, I mean, you got to figure these are technically they're mock builds, so they're not designed to be piece conscious.
Right. No, great. So, I mean, I was at Walmart the other day, and so when I was going through looking for some clearance, didn't see much, but then I was going through the 3-in-1s, and the 3-in-1 that's the perfume bottle that has all the clear parts. I picked it up and I had it. I'm like, no. And then I thought, well, no, there's some curved. So I said, let me go back and get it. And I grab it, and it's got 280 pieces or something. And I'm like, it's $30 at Walmart. I'm like, no, guys, these are not supposed to. So put it back because I'm just getting annoyed at it's like, I'll wait for this on clearance. I'll get one at whatever, or the Christmas price that they will negotiate 20% off or something like that. But
yeah,
the 3-in-1s, the creators were supposed to kind of, I thought, stay around the 10-cent mark, and it kind of does, but it's still annoying. It's like, these are basic bricks for the most part. I don't know what you're doing. So,
well, I think we've always assumed that it was going to be just the the license sets that were going to be getting the price hikes. But my groceries are not getting any cheaper, so it's not surprising that my Lego is not getting any cheaper.
No, it's not. So, and I hate that, but yeah. So, like I said, I put it back. I'll just wait, all that kind of stuff. So, I also need to complain. Sandlin's getting clearance, and I'm not getting clearance, and I don't know
Because you
what
moved to
kind of
South Carolina. That's your
world
problem.
this is. All of my Lego is behind glass now, and I don't understand that either. So,
I actually went to the Walmart in Hiram
honey hole.
because it's close to Colleen's place. She lives up that direction, and that was your old stomping grounds.
That's right. That was one of my haunts. Also, right next to the driving school my son went to, but it's fine. Oh me. Let's see. So speaking of Castle, Van Winden, what did you think of the Sea Serpent? I got it pulled up here. The gift with purchase set.
I've got one arriving tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I spent, I guess, $260-ish on parts. I had an order waiting, ready to go to hit submit. So I was the terms and conditions say that you can't use the standard parts, like the Denmark shipping parts. But I had that in my order, and that part alone helped me get above the 260 Canadian mark, and they shipped it. So I guess they either didn't have the rules set up properly in the system, or they just didn't care. I don't know. But yeah,
that's funny.
I'd love to get more of them, but I'm hoping that shield at least will appear in the bricks and pieces eventually, or the online pick a brick. And the torsos, they've just ripped off the dark red arms and put on blue arms, so you can currently get the torsos for them at least. You just gotta, do some massacring of body parts to make those figures.
Yeah, there it is. Do you think they designed this with an attempt to kind of look old school, like it came from the 80s, or?
Yeah, I mean, it was a Lego Ideas competition.
Nostalgia.
The Build Your Nostalgia one. So the guy had built like a new version of the old ship, because I think that was the only Castle boat, I believe, during the run of Castle. I might be wrong on that one, but
No, there were a couple of other smaller boats, but that was the only one that had sails.
okay, the only one with sail. There we go.
Gotcha. All right, there's a new army for Captain Xavier to build. So
I already have Black Knights.
Technically an existing army.
Yeah,
just
the
no
Black
shield.
Knights. I've had them since the 80s.
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool, though. I really like the airplane, the 3-in-1, or the old school airplane that you can get by sitting in 3-in-1 purchases and stuff. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I have the set that's based off of in the basement.
Right. Yeah. Right next to the Dead Hitchhiker. So,
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Still alive.
I got both of those coming. I don't know.
All right, here we go. Let's complain about this real fast. Pokemon sets. Yay or nay them or whatever. A trainer. They don't. So why don't they call this? What's the character's name? That I don't know Pokemon very much.
Ash?
Ash. Yeah, it's not Ash. It's just Red minifigure.
No, I think Red is actually his name in.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know.
I believe. I don't know. That was my assumption that Red was actually his name.
Okay. Did they kill Ash off in a tragic season-ending event or something? I don't know.
He grew up and decided he was going to get a corporate job.
It could have been. It could have been maybe the Japanese version. It's Red.
I heard that he was playing Pokemon Go and he fell in a well.
Now, that could be true. That could be true as well.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, it's a new buildable fig with a Pikachu smashed in his back. I don't know what that is about, but anyway, is this interesting? I mean, I don't know who in here is very interested in the Pokemon sets. My son is excited about them because that hits his childhood a little bit, but meh.
For this one, I'm surprised I wonder if there's an Easter egg under the hat, because that hat is extremely tall, and there is no images of anything about any of the innards of his hat or anything like that. And historically, for most of those ones, they put little Easter eggs or minifigs inside the hat area, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the classic space guy has the robot.
Well, so does the regular space. The first scale figure has a guy in his head.
Yeah, I don't remember what Harry Potter and Hermione have, if they have anything under their
I
hair.
don't think they do, but the question is, I don't know if Santa Claus does either.
Yeah, I didn't buy Santa, so I don't know.
Yeah. It does. I know that's a backpack, but it does seriously look like he sat down on Pikachu.
Squash
and-
Pikachu.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So here's the Munchlax, which is my spirit animal.
He looks adorable.
Yeah. The best part about it is the apple cores. That's just really, really fun.
More of a compound verb.
That's a lot of nice teal parts going on too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's a pretty cool build. But what does he cost? $70. That's okay. I can say $70 is fairly reasonable for this. It's still not for me. The giant $300 Pokeball.
It was 300. I thought it was
300.
300,
Yeah, 450
2,300 pieces, almost 400 pieces in it.
So if you want a Pikachu minifig, bring it
Yeah,
on the paywall.
Yeah.
right on the paywall right there. Let's see if I can. Oh, I've gone to the. Let's see if I can go here.
Enhance.
Here's the
Enhance.
Enhance. There it is. So
And the Eevee.
yeah, there he is. So these are great. I like them. The small things.
Yeah, great.
But dude, they put them in the very most expensive set, right? And
That's
this
called
guy
marketing
building it-
genius.
Oh, we have style shots. We've got to look at the style shots. I didn't realize that.
Are they in the concrete bunker again?
Let's look at his bunker. There it is. All right. It is the
Ooh,
same
that's-
bunker. We've seen this bunker before.
That's actually the garden shed, isn't it?
Could be. We've seen that staircase before, but it looks like
It's pretty cube looking. The sphere from
Yeah,
that shot, it looks pretty square.
this looks like he's making his breakfast. Oh, the top-down shot. He went upstairs to go to the bathroom and took a picture of his build area. But yeah, I like these little dudes. But there's also a part of me that's like, they could have. I would love a mid-sized brick-built, accurate build of the Pokemon. I think that would be better. But anyway, I don't know. What do I know? I don't design these.
The smart play sets have like a Pikachu, but again, you have to play for the smart brick in it.
Right. Oh, look, he opens the ball and then he disappears. All right, that's great. That's cool.
He's inside the ball.
He is now a Pokemon.
That's
He
right.
plays cribbage, but he forgot all the pieces. Anyway, so yeah, that's a shelf sitter by his retro TV and everything like that, and his extension cord because
Yeah.
he's stealing power from the neighbors. So anyway, yeah, are you guys into this? Are you want the Pokeball or is it a thing?
I think the Pokemon characters, the animal characters are cute, like the figs. But
Yeah.
You get Pokeballs too, little Pokeballs.
yeah, those are pretty cool too. I mean, they're just. I'm guessing they're just the printed Technic ball piece, right? But,
Yeah.
Pokemon was after my time. I just never got into it.
Me neither, but my daughter goes crazy for it.
Yeah.
You know, those kids.
What does she think about all these? Has she seen them?
I haven't shown her the Pokeball. I don't think she really cares. She likes the smart play range because that's like, as I said, the most expensive one's like $120 and it technically has two. And that's like, to me, if they take the smart play brick out, because let's face it, I don't think smart play is doing so great for the Star Wars.
No.
And it's just an additional cost on those sets. They probably could take like $5 to $10 off each of those sets. They take out the smart brick that has them. I think those are more in line what should have been done. Because yeah, they're cute. And I'm like, yeah, if you give me a cute Pokemon for like a buildable Pokemon for like $30-$40, I'm there. But I'm not a fan, so I'm not buying anything that's like $100 or more.
Yeah.
So what is this rake? The lion thingy here looks pretty cool.
So when I saw this dragon thing, I thought it was a Dragon Ball Z set that apparently is also coming out, but it's not. It's a Pokemon dragon.
Is that Rayquaza? Rayquaza used to run the deli down the street from Georgia Tech, I think. Anyway, no.
I have no idea. All I know is like, oh, that looks like the Dragon Ball Z set that everyone's talking about coming.
Yes,
And
it's like the dragon from Mulan, but different
That's it.
color.
Mishu, is that his name?
Mushu.
Mushu? Yeah, I got close.
I mean, they're just gonna rake it in with these because again, it's gonna bring out people in the Pokemon fandom.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I'm
it's
just going to say,
Pretty
though,
money.
this guy, compared to the rest of them, he looks kind of weak. He's kind of lumpy, and maybe I don't know what the actual critter looks like, but kind of thin.
How is that 1,000 pieces? That's crazy. Maybe I'm just not realizing how big it is or something. The scale of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how the Dragon Ball Z dragon looks compared to that because it's pretty close to that design. It's a, an Eastern mythological dragon that kind of like snakes like an S and it's green. So it's like, I don't know how it's going to be different.
Well, I mean, the Dragon Ball Z dragon is very stylistic. I mean,
That's true. It's not as simplistic as the Pokemon one.
yeah, it's definitely not as simplistic as that. I mean, depending on how that Dragon Ball Z dragon comes out, that might be one that we might get. But time will tell. This is the first I've heard about the Dragon Ball Z dragon, though. That's crazy.
I saw it somewhere on, sources that, are not necessarily the official source, but
Which are usually fairly accurate.
Yeah.
Lego had an ideas competition for a Dragon Ball Z related mock, like gift for purchase in the future, I believe it was.
Well, maybe.
As well. Like they've already announced that. They haven't announced. I don't think they actually announced a Dragon Ball Z partnership, but I mean that's kind of a giveaway, right? If they're doing.
Well, they also had a card captor. Didn't they also have a mock challenge for that too?
no, that was for the Pokemon physical cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not because I thought there was another property that I'm not familiar with that somebody was saying, hey, you should build something.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, maybe it was Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm thinking.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! That was it.
Okay, I might be wrong.
Meanwhile, Dane and I are still sitting over here looking for some Freean.
Yes. Oh, yes.
All right. Since we're most 80s, 70s, 80s kids. in
All I
here,
have to say is that I think every postpartum woman has been seen in this set.
That's actually a fairly dead-on representation of ET.
Yeah.
But it's E.T. and it's just like, oh my goodness. It's
And in case you didn't know, built by Boone.
Yes. Did Boone do this one too?
This was a Boone build, from what I understood.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I
know
thought
he
it
built.
was brick lettuce.
Was it? Oh no, maybe it was David. Sorry, yeah, David Geddes. Sorry, my bad.
Brick lettuce.
what's his finger? What's using on his fingers? Is it the little like light bulb piece?
Yeah, it
Is it
glows.
dark tan?
It glows. It's got a light piece.
No, I'm talking about the one that's not glowing. Are we getting them in dark tan?
No, I think it's a. Oh, the regular fingers. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Or is that dark tan or is that medium nougat?
That's
Or is that
medium nougat.
I think it's nougat, isn't it?
I'll take them in any color.
Yeah. Gimme.
I guess we all get to build and make sure that we know that ET's a boy. So,
Oh yeah, Boone built Boba. That's right. Okay.
But he's
So,
okay
yeah,
with
Boone
cross
did both.
dressing, so
yeah, I don't know. Let's see. What is the cost on this one? I didn't even see. $139. Okay. With the tax on the license and stuff, that's
500.
It's not horrible. So it's $139. So
I don't know if you guys were around, but I actually think Derpy will be my first purchase set of the year.
which one?
Derpy,
Derpy? Oh yeah.
they nailed it.
I'm all over it.
That's
cool.
the cat from.
The blue tiger, the blue demon tiger.
Blue Demon
Yes,
Tiger.
and for the record, I actually watched that K-pop Demon Hunters like on the weekend
Ooh,
because I was trying to get the reference for the the bird as well that you
Sussy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to brag, but I do think my Sussy's better. But.
Yeah, yours is pretty good.
Of course.
And Jeff, what did you think of the movie?
I have to say it was enjoyable. There was a lot of good humor in it. A lot of cartoon humor, like pulling the person's hood down and then the eyes bulge out and stuff. It made me giggle. I was surprised.
Now,
Well,
have you
not-
found yourself humming any tunes or anything like that?
I do want to listen to it again because there was definitely a lot of
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
the music's definitely some bangers. So
yeah.
So I saw a meme or a TikTok or whatever with the dad sitting down with his daughter, going like, "Okay, I'll watch K-pop Demon Hunters." Then it shows like at the end, and he's all jamming out to the music and all dressed up in the character stuff. It was pretty funny. So, and we've learned lots of great information tonight, everyone, as we wrap the show down, and we've learned what makes Jeff Enwindon giggle. So let's all be excited about that and make sure we write that down and everything. So anyway. It is well past my bedtime, so it's time to land the plane. But anyway, hope you guys have had a great show. It's good to see y'all again. Thanks for thinking about my dad and everything, and I really appreciate it. Just hope he continues to get better. Did I say he turned 91 this week? He had a birthday this week. Yeah, so which is pretty cool. So anyway, be awesome and build awesome, everybody. We got to run. Have a good night. Be kind to your neighbor and treat others as the way you want to be treated. Loud noises, everyone.